Alrighty, g'day guys, welcome to another game of Legend TD on LIHL. I don't think I keep this.
Job done. Job done. Research complete.
That's a good roll.
Job done.
Watcher, Disciple. I'm not sure that I should play Ig, but I'm going to.
I wish only to serve.
It's very reasonable to play Gormouth here.
My brothers.
But I don't know, I do think Ig it definitely makes some sense. Like, I can basically just get myself fed. And probably have a good game with this role from there. And I mean, realistically, I started in this role and look, I have Ascendant, Troll Champion, Mutant, Spider. Like, I'm just holding mid-game levels even with low value. Well, I say low even with, you know, middling, moderate, unimpressive value, just because the role is free of dead value.
Someone call for the doctor. Has begun. That's a given. And job done. I am prepared. Job done.
Let's see if I'm reaching horse. I'm pretty sure I'm not reaching horse. I'm not reaching horse at all.
I stand ready.
I bid you. Enlighten me. Out with it.
I'd be pretty happy if they sent here. Okay. That's 2 militias? Yeah. Definitely staying 2-0 for 3. I'm a bit weak on 3, so... Two lanes leaking 60-70 Murlocs. Probably no King Scout, but we'll try for it anyways. 1 LED, 1 turret, yellow ping. Militias are from the 2 lanes we didn't scout, annoyingly.
More gold is required. I bid you. My brothers.
I'm gonna do it this way. I think I'm most of the time getting 3 spiders for 10. It doesn't feel like aggressively dead value. Just a question of how low do I stay. Like, I'm probably just leaking if they send here though, which is pretty worrying. Like, I just suck 3 though. Like, the only... I mean, there are a few things I can do, but... all of them are pretty bad overall, I think. I can go engineers, but... bad on 10. Okay, I'm happy that I don't send here. Isn't it, like, clearly just me? Yeah, it is clearly just me. Okay.
I bid you.
I'm probably just gonna stay like this. We're relatively okay on 4, myself included. So I can do like 3x6. I can do something clever for 6. I don't know what I want to do for 6, but I can do something for 6. Like, I'm assuming they probably didn't king with double militia. And even if they did, like, me being 3-0 isn't the worst thing ever.
I bid you. Out with it.
Like, I don't think they would 5 into actual speed. I'm not expecting 5. It's possible, but I'm not expecting 5. I'm basically just expecting 6 now. So how aggressively do I build verse 6?
I am prepared. My brothers, enlighten me. Out with it. Job's done. That's a given. I bid you. I am prepared. Enlighten me. Job's done. I bid you.
I'm liking with 3 on 6. Alright, I'm gonna all in this for 6 then. Because if we're racing 6, we need mid to be mid. I'm liking with 3 because I have shit backline for 6.
I am prepared. Out with it.
I didn't want to do this, but it feels forced after the scout. Did they actually commit clog? Wow. There's a good chance they still 6, so I'm not gonna overpush. Interesting that they clogged into these rolls. Or into that scout, but I guess they only have the scout on 4. Do I even do 1 wisp? I think I'm fine doing a 1 wisp. Don't ever want to do 2. They can still easily 6, so... This game's really awkward for me now, but oh well. I think full push here is the worst thing I can do. Like, I want to, but I think it's a terrible idea. Because what if they just send 6 as well? Because they had the scout that were fucking awful on 6. So the opportunity cost for them is pretty low. Look, they haven't upped in a while. Yeah, I think the sun is coming. So yeah, we'll see how well my adaptation towards 6 worked. Or will work. It's a little bit risky, of course, but I don't know. As I said, 3x with like one little pierce backline is just not going to hold 6. They absolutely send 6. But it's like, how much does building on an archer or disciple lane matter? It's really only my lane that sort of matters, is the way it feels. Anyway, I have to get the Master of Elements. Hopefully I can afford like a mouth. I'd be pretty happy with that. I cannot. Alright. Giving this guy one of these doesn't do anything, so I'm just not going to. He one-shot 6 anyway. He also has 180 range, so we will actually damage share with the Ig. God, I hope he will. So yeah, so we'll just see what happens. So yeah, that's why I'm not making this guy siege, because he'll one-shot the golems anyway. There's the send, as expected. I'm at 2 spirits. I mean, it's just about how good Master of Elements is. It's doing pretty fucking well so far. Oh wow, it's not one-shotting through third. I totally thought it was. Okay, I needed to go siege then. My mistake. I'm still doing really well, so happy days, I guess, but... I thought this guy was one-shotting always, but not through fib. There you go. Anyway, pretty disgusting build, but it worked. And it was pretty important, because leaking 66 creeps here with not much king is a bit of a disaster if we don't have anyone holding. I also can't overpush too much, so I'm probably like, I'm just staying 5-1, potentially. I get a lot of money left. Anyway, I do now have a Master of Elements, which is not my favourite thing in the world. It was necessary. Which is very much necessary. So I got nothing else for 6 in a row. Not true, I do have mouth, but I think Master of Elements is a lot better. How much time are they giving us? Not much. 5 one-shots. Used all the mana though. just doing, yeah.
Build more farms. Research. Yes, begun. On with it. Out with it. Job's done. Upgrade complete.
Sorry, I will go ahead and mute the Discord. It's on my furb as well.
I am prepared. Enlighten me.
I should have said that earlier. I knew I wasn't getting my hermit for a long time.
I am prepared. Out with it. I bid you.
Okay, Ferment Spirit. I stayed low for second dig though, so I'm easy mid here. Hopefully the Master doesn't actually die. He's taking a lot of damage, but not the Furb, importantly. Yeah, he's going to survive. That's sick. He's going to survive and he's going to get healed up by the eggs. That's really good. Oh, you son of a bitch. That's the last second. Ah.
More lumber is required.
Oh well.
More lumber.
Still, again, important to go mid.
Lumber is required.
Especially with Shockwave. Weird game for me, but I think I did what was sort of needed. In terms of, you know, expecting the 6, building versus the 6, not full pushing like Meg logged. So we're gonna lose one heal, but one heal's definitely not a disaster. Fortunately, 10 is a little bit hard now because I have 2 eggs, but I do have 2 eggs and a Master of Elements, which is going to be better than 3 eggs. Just get an Ascendant and some spiders, and that'll be that. Is that -2? Pretty sure that was -2. They will lose another because they used all their mana. Right, so we do have +2 heals, which is not bad. I have 25 income in a clog game, which is pretty bad, but had to happen. I think I'm just gonna stay 7-2. I'm quite good on 10, but I feel like I need 7-2 to be comfortable because they will send a hell of a lot. But if I can go mid, I think it's pretty important. I mean, my build is pretty clear for 10. Just like Ascendant and then lots of these.
Out with it. One should be wise.
Let's just get the Druid, it's fine.
Out with it. I am prepared. Job's done.
That's a decent reroll. Dark Mage, Blacksmith, Griffin, Egg Sack. That does things in the later stages. And he's fat enough that it can actually be quite strong. Because this game might go for a long time. Obviously, like clog games, if you know both teams survive 10, both teams survive the whatever mid-game send it ends up being, like the recipe for like 30-31, because again becomes very fat then. Anyway, Pierce Master is obviously pretty shit here, but I have 1500 value, so it doesn't matter. Okay, no leak. Wow. That will make it really easy for me to hold 10.
Upgrade complete.
So I'm not having a massive problem with no leak. Could potentially straight 14.
I am prepared. Out with it. I bidding.
I don't think we should send 10 if there's no like 8 or 9, but
Enlighten me. I am prepared. Out with it. I bidding.
I don't know. I would be down for... I would be down for just 14 to be honest, but okay. So I guess it's always Pudge. Then either Bandit or Spawn. Spawn it is. Bandit it is, sorry.
Stand and deliver. Make your choice. I bid you. Out with it.
I'm just gonna do a blocker and call it.
My brothers. My brothers.
Do I want to do double blocker with a farm upgrade?
Job's done.
Honestly, 2140 value.
Enlighten.
I think I'm fine.
I stand
Ready
ready.
to work. Ready to work.
I think I'm fine with this. Wow, that is a very aggressively placed ghost. Also, I definitely could have 3 mids here, but
I bid
I mean, do they send? They'd probably send. They probably feel like they need the value. They probably do. Okay, and a lock. I mean, I would expect to hold that, but the spawn looks a little bit dodgy. By a little bit dodgy, I mean I don't like the look of it at all. Ascendant and most of the spiders on the same boss though, which is good. Ascendant is now trolling. Yikes, man. Fucking yikes. it's pretty unimpressive, and I think pretty unlucky I did that badly, because I do think my build was actually relatively good, but I'll say next time I'm probably doing, the next time I'm mixing Master of Elements and IG, I'm probably doing the Master of Elements half a spot back, but I haven't actually mixed these two units in possibly ever, and if I have, not for a fucking long time, so I'm not gonna feel too bad about it. Definitely a shithouse result though, but this is not... I mean, I say it's not that surprising. I still have 2140 value. The send wasn't that big. It's pretty bad to be leaping to it. My lane... I was gonna say my lane falls off a cliff, but it actually doesn't. My value will be fucking awful, but I'm still probably holding every level in the mid-game as long as I build to the correct one. I'll fall off the cliff late game though, but this... I mean, I had to play the early game like this.
More gold is required.
Not enough gold for a champion. I'm just gonna stay like this and go 7-5. Yeah. Like, look at my value compared to yellow and orange. I'm actually just weaker than either of them. Orange is very strong. That 7-6. I guess he got lots of gold in mid. Yeah, it feels unwinnable. Okay.
Research complete. I bid.
Kinda crazy that it feels unwinnable. Maybe, I mean, it's not unwinnable though. Like, I'm underestimating how fat all the other lanes are. Like, I'm actually the weakest lane already. I'm pretty sure I'm the weakest lane in this game, which is how it should be. Like, I'm getting heavily punished for playing the way I did in such a slow game, and I deserve to get heavily punished for that. Like, that's a good thing in terms of the game and the map. It just fucking sucks, because I'm pretty sure I had to play this way. At least I'm pretty sure it was very bad to push after seeing the clog. Alright, so it is currently no legs. It's not crazy we lose this or anyway. Massive value deficit. Yeah, look at my score. That's so sad.
I await. Enlighten me.
What do I build? Do I just say, like, it's straight 20? I mean, I build a troll champion. I don't know what to build after that. They have bank, which is annoying. They can kind of send whenever. I feel like I'm supposed to build for 17. Because they have so much bank. Yeah, I feel like I'm supposed to build for 17. But first things first is Troll Champion, because I can just build it and not feel bad about it. I'm in League here. Is there a League here? Stone, Cicely, this guy? No, he's Ascendant. I don't know. Anyway, it's always Troll Champion. Beyond that, I don't know.
Job done. My bidding.
Yeah. My value is such a disaster, man. It's so sad. Well, to be fair, what did I say on level 1? Even with mediocre mid-lane value, I can still probably just go mid because the role is so strong. And we'll see if that ends up being true. Ascend will be very big though, which does make it harder to actually go mid on any given level. Yeah, it looks like the Master of Elements has a bit bigger of an aggro range than the actually. But to be fair, where I put it was pretty bloody good on 6, making sure that he didn't get sniped. Yeah, I think that half swap back might have made life a little bit better. Especially on 10. This is like a pretty decent, on 7 as well. It's a pretty decent amount of damage getting someone sniped. So I'll need to think about that. That's a good roll. Doesn't have any anti-17 in it, but it is a good roll. Oh wait, it does have anti-17, I forgot. Let's go. Master of Elements. I'm actually going to build here because, like, they shouldn't 13, but what if they 13? I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm just building verse 17. So basically, the decision I have to make is, do I get 2 tox and mutants or 3 tox and mutants? I'm kind of leaning towards 3 tox because I have so much backline already. But if I'm just clearing creeps, I'm pretty damn good against Sens. So I'm thinking it's 3 tox. If I had more value, it would be 2 but I don't. Three top also probably just holding 16, which is unlikely to be relevant, but if we leak and they decide, oh wait, we suck 17 and we can lose the race, then maybe it's relevant. I'm also not intending to change this guy's damage type unless I have spare gold on 17. He's gonna run and try and die really quick. It doesn't... rolls are fucking nuts. Such a good roll. That is roll. I mean, that's less good, but it's still pretty good. And yeah, surviving 17 should definitely be on the cards. It's just, I'm gonna be such a fucking anchor after that though. Which I'm not looking forward to. But it is what it is. Yeah, that definitely just runs out in front. It was really good on 6 when he did that. Pretty bad on every other level when he did that, so yeah.
I am prepared. By bidding, out with it. By bidding,
Why is he going for
I am
like...
prepared.
And also, like, good luck, it's not gonna happen.
Out with it. Out with it.
I'm still just gonna build the 17. Lakes, no lakes, I'm just gonna build the 17. Yes, they did. Three tox and rest mutant. I say rest. I'm gonna get 2 mutants.
By bidding,
Yeah, that looks about right. I'm gonna be banking gold again here, which I don't like doing, but...
brothers, that's a given. Job's done. Job's done. I am prepared.
Yeah, I do, Richard. 420 gold from level 16. So, gotta have that one in your head. I'll have enough gold to switch this guy, but I probably just won't. Shouldn't he still be going for elements, though? Or is he just gambling? I don't know, if he wants to just gamble that they skip, it's fine, but I don't really think they do. I think he needs elements. We want to skip. But it feels bad if they also skip, so who knows. Let's say 18. Elements are pretty good 18. They're actually quite good 18. With normal damage, of course.
Enlighten me. Out with it. Let's get to
Like, it's just a gamble. It's hard to say that the one way is right or wrong.
upgrade complete. Enlighten me. No one shall be the wiser. It has begun. Job's done. By bidding, I am prepared.
Like, they can send, and if they send, there's a decent shot we die. And they can skip. like value-wise, says we need to be building the 17. But, you know, maybe we're okay. I mean, I'm juicing here always, but it's also, I have 2 mutants, it costs 100 to juice. Look at saving 10 gold with a Pierce Master of Elements, you'll have to say it. Okay, bad gamble, but, you know, was a gamble. So, it will be interesting to see if I can actually hold. With shitty value, but good units. If I want to hold, I do need to kill this behemoth. I'm not doing that, so I'm definitely not going to hold. I'm killing it eventually, but yeah. Not able to hold. Doing alright, not able to hold. We're trying to live? Yeah? Maybe doable? We need ups, like, pretty ASAP. I'm just gonna push and make my wood, though, because I'm falling off anyway. Let these guys do the ups, take the income. So it is split legs, because I live quick, which means my sends can get sniped, but I don't think it's enough. No, it's not, we're dying for sure. Right? I think so. Yeah, we are. Okay. Kinda close. I mean, goes elements, maybe we live, but as I said, it's like, it's a gamble. You can't really, or it's hard to say one way is right or wrong. It's very easy to say that in hindsight, but it's hard to say that before the fact, because they could skip if they wanted. But yeah, cheers very much for watching, guys. Appreciate it. Like, subscribe, all of that. As always, thank you to my patrons. You guys are legends, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.